Okay, I am going to be doing a video today showing everything that I pack and how I pack for an adventure ride. A friend of mine and myself are going to be leaving on Saturday morning, heading up through South Dakota in the Black Hills and then over into Wyoming and the Medicine Bow. And then we're going to be hitting the Rockies there and doing a lot of off-roading. We're going to be gone about, I think it's 9 or 10 days, actually 11 days I believe. So anyway, I'm going to be taking the 2015 KTM 1190 Adventure R. I've already made one trip on this bike and handled everything really well, so I'm really excited to take this on a longer ride. I think we're going to be hitting probably close to 2,000 miles on this trip. So sorry for the lighting. I was planning to do this outside and it's pouring rain. So anyway, got everything kind of spread out with the exception of a few electronic gadgets which are inside charging. The electronic items I'm going to be taking is my laptop, so I can stay on top of a little bit of work while we're out. I know it sucks, but I got to do it. I'm going to be taking an external hard drive, the GoPros, several GoPro batteries, cell phone charger, that sort of thing. So we're going to be recording the entire trip and then hopefully put together a cool movie for you guys, upload onto here. So outside of the electronics, we'll start over here. We've got some of my basic camping gear. Got a battery powered lantern, a couple of extra fuel tanks. I think this is an MSR, just a little single eye burner. Great for boiling water, cooking the oatmeal, dry foods, that sort of thing. Our plan is to just take a little bit of food and then we're probably just gonna kind of stop as we feel like it and eat at restaurants or whatever. This is a really cool, very, very small, compact campsite chair. Fits in my back pannier, no problem. Takes up hardly any space. Here's one that's all set up, so you can kind of get an idea of what that looks like. It's kind of got the tripod and tent stakes is what holds this thing together, but pretty comfortable for as lightweight as it is. You can pick those up at like a Dick's Sporting Goods or somewhere. They're about, I think they were like 75 or 100 bucks. Then I've got my two-person tent. This is a backpacker's tent. It's extremely lightweight, very small. I think that thing comes in at about 3 pounds. Then I've got a little roll-up pillow, not the best in the world, but it's lightweight. Then I have my lightweight sleeping pad, and I'm taking the North Face sleeping bag. This one's good down to about 35 degrees. I think next week when we're there, it's going to be down in the low to mid 40s, so I should be good with that. It's a pretty lightweight bag. Next, I've got just a little plastic mess kit. It's got 2 bowls, 2 cups, and then 2 sporks. Pretty nice little kit, easy cleanup, easy to wipe down. Obviously, you got to have your insect repellent, so got a can of that. Really high-powered flashlight, multiple settings, SOS, that sort of thing. Obviously, a cigarette lighter, just to get any flames we need going. All right, then gotta have the coffee. My buddy that I'm riding with, he's not big on coffee, but I gotta have it. So taking the French press. This is all plastic. I didn't want to take my glass one, so I ordered this on Amazon. I want to say this thing was like 20 bucks. So great little device for making coffee at the campsite. Obviously gotta have the Starbucks. And then I've got just a single pot for boiling water. Again, we're not planning to cook meals on this trip. We're probably just going to be boiling water, so maybe heating up a can of soup or something. I'm going to take just one of these little campfire sticks for hot dogs or whatever we decide to throw on those. Got the selfie stick for getting those really cool shots out in the mountains. I'm just taking a couple of bags of wet wipes, little antibacterial things for when we can't get to a bath. Toiletry Items. I'm going pretty simple. I'm not taking a toothbrush and toothpaste. I'm just going to these little disposable toothbrushes there. Little thing of dental flossers. So some mouthwash, deodorant, obviously a little bit of pain medicine. You guys are gonna laugh at this one, but stool softeners. Riding on a bike for many hours does me no favors, so be taking those religiously. Little tube of sunscreen. The worst thing you can do is get out and get sunburn on a motorcycle while camping. Just makes for a miserable trip. And then this stuff's pretty cool. I found it online. And get it to focus here. It's called Junk Stuff. It's just basically like a man's lotion. Helps if you get any chafing or anything like that. Some Band-Aids, a bar of soap. I've got the Camelbak. I'm taking 3 of these. I'm not taking them in a backpack, but instead I pack these in the panniers, and then I actually end up putting 1 inside my tank bag. I run the little nozzle out right there, and that way I can get some water while I'm driving. So stay hydrated. And then we've got just a little kitchen sink. It kind of unfolds. You put a little bit of soap and water in there and wash your coffee pot and stuff. Next, I'm taking just a little extra paracord. Never know. Taking the Gerber, or no, this is the Leatherman multi-tool. Roll of electrical tape, and taking just a basic hatchet. Also going to be taking a tire gauge, and I found this really small compact tire inflator. So I like to air down my tires when I'm going to be on a lot of soft stuff, gravel, sand, whatever, and then air back up when I'm going to be out on the roads. So that's going to come in handy. It's really lightweight. It's less than 2 pounds. I got that at Walmart for like 15 bucks. Tools. I'm going to be taking the factory KTM toolkit. KTM is known for a really good quality toolkit, and this one's no exception. I typically try to work on my bikes using the factory toolkit. Try to do everything I can with the toolkit, and if I run into something that I need a special tool for, then I throw that in my bag. So I want to make sure when I'm out on the road, if something breaks down, I can do everything I need with this. I'm not relying on my, better quality snap-on tools and that sort of thing. So the extra tools that I've come across over the time that I needed, I actually just wrap them really tight in stretch wrap. This keeps them from rattling and driving you nuts on the road. Keeps them tight together. Chances are I won't need any of them, but they're here just in case. So I've got a full set of metric Allen wrenches. Got a very small compact socket wrench, a couple of ratchet wrenches, and a big pair of channel locks in case we need to really get some torque on something. So that's pretty much it for the tools. With those 2 tool bags, I can pretty much do anything I need to on the bike. My buddy's bringing along, in his kit, he's bringing along CO2 tire kit, tire patch kit, and a couple of different tools, so we should be covered. I am a concealed carry believer, and so I'm bringing along, this is my 6-hour, I think that's the 229, P229 40 caliber. That's going to stay in the tank bag in case you run into any trouble out in the woods. You never know where you're going to have bears or mountain lions or anything else coming into your camp. So just for safety, I believe in that. I've got my Thor Motocross Boots that I'm going to be riding along on this trip. Protect the ankles. I take glass cleaner because there's nothing worse than getting a face full of bugs on your face shield and having no way to clean it off. And we're leaving Nebraska, so Nebraska's known for lots and lots of bugs. Throw in a pair of flip-flops for wearing around the campsite, or whatever, if we walk down to a creek or something. Got some water shoes there. This is my Alaskan Leathers. Let's see if I can get a better shot. Sorry about the terrible lighting, guys. So Alaskan Leathers makes this. You can get it at alaskaleather.com. I think it's, I don't remember, 125 bucks or so, 150 bucks, something like that, for a sheepskin seat cover. What I typically do is leave this in my rear pannier. I don't put it on unless I just absolutely can't stand the ride anymore. KTM this year, they've improved their seat. The foam in it is actually really comfortable. So I try to ride on this bike for 3 to 4 hours, and then when I'm just dying, I'll throw the Alaskan Leathers on. It really, it's refreshing at that point. It's like putting on a brand new seat, and I can get another couple of hours out of it. So I probably would suck at the iron butt ride, I guarantee you that. So that's pretty much it on camping supplies, things that I'm packing. I mean, that's quite a bit of stuff, but it's no problem to fit it all in this bike. Got plenty of storage. I've actually fit 2 sleeping bags, 2 mattresses, 2 pillows, 2 people's worth of clothing, as I've taken kid camping here and there, so it'll fit. This is going to be in my left side pannier, the non-muffler side on the KTM, so I've got a little more storage on that side. So I've packed all of my clothes. So we're going to be gone again, like I think it's 11 days, so I've got you know, just really a bunch of t-shirts, underwear, and socks. Taking 1 pair of jeans, a pair of swimming trunks. Swimming trunks I'm gonna wear underneath my my riding pants so I don't just die. So that's pretty much it. Show you my riding coat. So this is Icon Moto, decent jacket. It's got good padding, breastplate, chest plate. It does come with a zip-in liner for those really cold days, or cold nights riding. Where we're going, it's going to get pretty chilly, so I'm sure that'll come in handy. And I've got a nice pair of riding pants here, waterproof. They've also got some good padding in, keep me nice and protected if I go down in the gravel or the pavement. Then a nice pair of Icon leather riding gloves. These actually breathe really well. So show you a couple of mods quick that I did on the bike recently. Ordered the Touratech upper crash bars. They were extremely expensive, about 550 bucks, and I was pretty disappointed in the, I'm gonna say, the quality. Some of the factory cuts, like where these are supposed to bolt on to your OEM lower crash bars, they were just poorly done. They applied the powder coat after they were cut, and so the tolerances just weren't very good. I had to do some redneck modifications to it to get it to fit properly. So another cool thing I found, they're made by Trailmaster Adventure Gear, but these are just little side panniers that they have 5 points of Velcro. They fit perfect. They're actually made for the lower crash bar that comes factory on the 1190 Adventure R. I can get a ton of stuff in this. I've got one on each side. I fit my toolkit, my manual for the bike, the air compressor. All of that goes in this one pannier. So get tons of stuff in there. Helps out quite a bit. Got my cell phone adapter here by Ram Mounts. Works pretty well. I did, you can see all my accessories in another video, but I did add the touring windscreen. It's got, needs to be clean, it's covered with bugs. But it's got the spoiler on it to puts the wind just over the top of my helmet, which makes a big difference. Especially considering I just picked up this new Shoei. This is their 2015 model, basically an adventure or enduro helmet. I'm not a big fan of this helmet. Guys, this thing is, it freaking feels like it weighs 20 pounds. By the end of a 4-hour ride like I did last Sunday, my neck was pretty sore. So if I didn't have this windscreen putting the air over my helmet, I can imagine how much worse it would be with this particular helmet. It breathes well. It's a well-made helmet. It's a very expensive helmet. It's good quality. It's just freaking heavy. So not a fan. Probably wouldn't recommend it. I did also order this chin mount made by ProShotCam.com. It just velcros with some really heavy duty. It almost like clicks in. It's really heavy duty velcro, and it's just a chin mount for your GoPro. So I like that look a lot better than on the top of the helmet or on the side of the helmet, because you get more of a first person view of that. So alright guys, well, I'm gonna get everything loaded into the panniers, and then I will do a second video showing you how everything fits on. Oh, last thing, forgot to mention, it's going to be strapped on the bike with all of the gear. Is going to be an extra Continental tires, the TKC 80. So that's going to be going with for the trip, because if the lighting will allow here, you can see this stock tire. I've only got about 1,200 miles on it, and it's pretty much shot. I mean, look at the tread depth on that sucker versus that. It's almost gone. So, love the TKC 80s. They're incredible off-road, but they suck on the highway. They ride really smooth. They're not noisy. They handle curves just like you're on a freaking sport bike. So they do really well on the road, but the pavement just eats them up. I mean, you can see 1,200 miles and this tire is literally shot. So I'm gonna go ahead and burn this one up for the first 2 or 3 days of the trip. Get into a town with a motorcycle shop. I'm gonna swing by and have them throw this on and throw this thing in the trash. So that'll be a little added weight for the first few days, but then she'll clear up. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See a little bit of how we pack for adventure trips, and you guys get out there and do some riding.